Kobe. You were close to Kobe, and did you guys played a lot of ones?
Yeah.
You get it?
Never, because this guy right here. So a funny story is, so my second year, I think 8th game of the season, I got hurt,
Right.
so I had to get microfracture surgery.
Okay.
And Kobe had broke his hand, and so when we got better, like, just rehabbing or whatever. So like for 3 months, me and Kobe worked out every single day. The team was on the road. It's just me and Kobe. And so me and my cousin Doodle, we would go to the gym and we would play one-on-one full court.
Right.
And I could never beat him. Like I could, because I was a great
Right.
one-on-one player.
Right.
And so we'd be in the car, we'd get back and say, man, why you can't beat him? Like I said, man, I don't know. Like, I just can't beat him. And then like 2 years later, he became Kobe. And like, oh, I see why, I see why I could never beat him, But like people don't get the chance to see, like, I mean, Kobe had that man handle like the ball on a string.
Yeah.
All that and one stuff and he had all that.
Right.
Like, never lost a handle. Like when you talk about guys like skill wise,
right.
He was one of the baddest guys like ever. And so something I had to clean up. I want to clean up today.
Yes, sir.
And I talked to John Sally already. So he told a story on a podcast about Kobe was on the plane
right.
and like he was bobbing his head like
right.
he was listening to music.
Right.
And so we was at the card table playing cards, and John Sally said, "You're not listening to music, are you?" He's like, "You listen to everything everybody's saying." And he was like, "Yeah, I'm listening to everybody." He's like, "Why are you doing that?" And he was like, to see if somebody talking about it. He said, nobody talking about it. He said, I just want to make sure I know what's going on or whatever. But John Sally told a story that I was talking shit about Kobe. Right. I'm like, Kobe, I would know. He said, no, I didn't say that. It got cut and the snip, how they did. I said, no, you got to clean that up because that's my guy.
Right.
And I would never talk shit about Kobe,
Right.
So he said he got a podcast with the same people 2 weeks from now and he's going to clean it up because that's not the way it happened. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Did you know? Because sometimes people like, man, did you know he would be that?
I did.
From working out with him, because like you said, you working out behind the scenes. And because, I mean, everybody remember, I remember 17-year-old and Dale Harris getting an opportunity in Utah and he airballing the last shot. That's what people like, well, damn. I was like, everybody keeps saying he going to be good, he going to be good. I'm like, well, damn. But I did factor in, I was like, dude's supposed to be a senior in high school, really, though. I mean, he ain't supposed to be in the NBA. You could tell that he was going to be that, he was going to be Kobe.
Yeah, but not to factor in the air balls, to factor in he took those shots.
What?
The mentality. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
The mentality to take those shots.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Because a lot of times people shy away from it.
Oh, they don't want it. Yeah, they don't want it. And I've seen that. And so at 17, 18 years old, to have the mentality to take those shots and shoot the air balls, like the thing about Kobe, which is different, is I've never heard him talk about money. Like how much money he made or how much money. It was always about he wanted to be the greatest. Like, I want to be the best. And to see the work he put in every single day, you can tell that's what he wanted to do.
Right.
And just from like being there at 5 o'clock in the morning, being the first guy there, working on his body. What 17-year-old guy, is working on their body, getting the soft tissue stuff, eating right.
He was mature way beyond his years.
Yeah, like nobody's doing that.
Right.
And so to see all the stuff that he did at that age, it was just phenomenal. You knew he was going to be, I knew he was going to be great. Like, had no doubts about that. Just the work he put in and how hard he worked. It was going to happen.
But I think, I forget the outlet. They had Kobe ranked the 11th best player in the history of the game. You played with Kobe. You played in this league. You coached in this league for a number of years. The 11th best player?
I would never say that, but it's my era. I don't know, like back in the day, I can't speak on how great guys was back then because it's still like the TV outlets, the games wasn't on TV.
But yeah.
You heard about
the games were tape delayed until.
Yeah. So you never saw it.
Right.
But in my era, if I had to pick and choose and say, was he better than the guys back in the day? Oh, no question at all.
Right.
Like, no question. I mean, to win 5 championships, like I said, to win 2, without Shaq, we thought would never happen. And to do all the things he did, like, come on, man. Like, no, definitely not 11. That's crazy.
Had Shaq and Kobe stayed together, let's just say they would have had a harmonious relationship. I'm trying to think. It's hard to say because Stockton and Malone wasn't on that level. Stockton was the best player. There was no question about it. No ifs, and a but. It's hard to say Pippen and Jordan. Jordan was the best player. There's no ifs, and a but. But when you got 2 guys and you got 2 thoroughbreds and they're running and they looking eye to eye, I'm the best. No, I'm the best. I'm the best.
In the world. Not on a team.
Yeah. The world.
In the world, yeah.
Had they been able to coincide, let's just say for another 3 years, how many championships do you think they win?
They could have won 8. They could have won 8. And if, you know, I know I wasn't there for the Detroit series or whatever, and I'm glad my best friend Chauncey got a championship. You know what I'm saying? But like there was some bickering back and forth then. Like they could have, easily won that. But if they had stayed together, they had won 7, 8 championships. Like could nobody beat that duel? Like somebody might have slipped up and won. Like Detroit won. Right. And they had a hell of a team. And the job they did was phenomenal. But okay, if you leave outside that year and come back the next 3, nobody's beating them.
What was Kobe like in practice? Because everybody say like, look, Lue will tell the story that he made them take off his shoes because they were bull jiving in the game. They didn't play hard. What was he like in practice? Because we heard the Last Dance, Jordan, how he swung on Steve Kerr, that he was not afraid to approach guys, get in guys' face to make sure everybody was giving their best effort. Not in the game, but practice. What was Kobe?
What you saw in the game?
That's how
Kobe. Every single day. Every single day. He wanted to be the best player every single day in practice, in the game, and that's just how he competed, And so every time we got a new player, like, Glenn Rice, and Glenn Rice was a bad dude. Kobe wanted to play one-on-one to show him, like, this is my team.
Damn.
We got J.R. Ryder, same thing. Like, J.R. Ryder got there. He wanted to play him one-on-one, show him this is my team. Like, because
you used to be mad over there, but not here.
Yeah, and so that's just who he was. Like, competed every single possession, every sprint, every drill. Like, he wanted to be the best, and that's no bullshit. Like, it's every single day he was the same person. What you see in the game, you saw in practice every single day.
You end up leaving, and you go to Washington. You end up at Washington with 40-year-old Jordan. Obviously, he's not the same. He's not the first three-peat. He's not the end three-peat. He's taking time off, and he comes back. But could you see why he was Michael Jordan?
Oh, no doubt. You see a guy that's 40 years old, and he averaged 21 points a game on one leg. See, people don't take into consideration, like, he played on one leg, one knee, for 2 years.
Right.
And he averaged 20 points a game, And so I could just see coming in to the gym, like Kobe, like I said, was a super worker. And you see a guy like Jordan, you come to practice, 2 hours early, think you coming in about to work out. Jordan's already done. Lathered up, done lifted, sweat on the court, did all his footwork stuff, all his basketball stuff. You're like, damn, like I came 2 hours early. He's already done at 40. So what was he like at 23, 24, 25? And so you knew that's why he was who he was. And so when I first walked in, I was in awe, like to be able to play with somebody you looked up to and idolized your whole life, and to be,
He don't even seem real, does he?
No.
People think I'm lying when I say that. The first time I saw him, he levitating, and I'm looking at this man. He probably think man, Shannon Sharpe, little brother, look crazy. Because I'm looking at him like he not, because he not real. T. Lue, he not real.
And when people see him, like, he never had a lot of security.
No.
Like, but when people see him, they stop, like, because they're like in awe, like, oh, that's my. And then before you can really say something, he's already gone.
No.
Like, it wasn't a lot of crowd control, like, because like you see him and you just freeze.
Right.
Like all the other celebrities and stars, and like people gonna run to him and go crazy.
Right.
Nobody ever really ran to Jordan because
you can't believe it's him.
You can't believe it. Like, it's just like he's walking, like, oh, you tap somebody, you look, you froze. And then you look up, he's gone.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it was. It never was like and they rush and go crazy, because you just couldn't believe it.
Wow.
And that's just.
And he played at 40, he played all 82.
82 games, second year, yeah.
Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button, where you never know who's going to be joining us for drinks and conversation. Don't be late to the party, because we like to do something before 2 something.